Hi friends, welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. I'm Austin, and today's video is the last of my season's build series. It is a home inspired by winter, as you might be able to tell from the snow. This build was a lot of fun to do and took me quite some time to finish, but I'm really happy with how it came out, and I've been really excited to share it with you. And now that the video is over and I'm doing the voiceover, I'm kind of looking back at it and, wondering if I could have done anything better, which is always a good sign. But no, I'm really happy with this build, and it's really hard to pick out which is my favorite build from this series, which at the moment, maybe because just I'm staring at it, I'd probably say the winter build, but also the spring build I remember having a lot of fun doing and being really proud of it. So I would say that they're all winners, so that's good. But this house has a kind of weird layout on the first floor, not the bad kind of weird. I oftentimes go for a really open concept with my builds, and while this build is more open than probably some houses from better builders, it's still, a little closed off for my typical builds. There's 3 rooms in the first floor, not bedrooms. One's an office, one's a laundry room, and the other is a bathroom. There we go. And then an open kitchen and an open living space. So like I said, it's a bit more closed off than usual, but still kind of has that open feel that I tend to do with my builds. So yeah, I will talk about the next series that's starting on this channel. That new series will start on Friday. I know it's kind of crazy. I've posted a ton of videos this week and it's been a lot of fun, but I will talk about that next series a little later in this build. I do want to talk about kind of my inspiration for this build. I was really inspired by sort of log cabin looks, which I think fit perfectly in with winter, and I also wanted to add some kind of season flair. So Christmas being a pretty big winter holiday, I thought I would maybe put a Christmas tree in and some other Christmas themed things. And I also dedicated the 3rd floor to the master kind of suite. It's pretty nice, I think. If I was able to afford a house like this, I would love a top room like it. But I'm just really happy with how this build came out. I really don't know what to talk about for the next 12 or 10 minutes. I think that's how much more time this build has. So I'm just gonna wing it, I guess, and talk about the fact that it's already July. I can't believe it is already July. That is just crazy to me. It felt like just like 2 weeks ago that it was like January, and I really am missing the cold weather. It is really hot where I live. I know a lot of places have been getting just, heat waves, so I think we can all be miserable together. There's no there's no reason to say one place is worse than the others, though. I think a couple, things that make it even harder is when you have no air conditioning, and a lot of places don't have air conditioning. And I remember a couple years ago, I think when I was still in high school, my house, we lost air conditioning. Our air conditioner broke. I think maybe I was in college, but our air conditioner broke, and it was in the heat of the summer. It was like 104 degree weather, and it was just torture with a broken air conditioner. It took them like 5 days to be able to come out and fix it, and it was it was like the worst time ever. Like we had to buy 4 floor fans, and it was just the worst. And in my room where I slept, there was no ceiling fan because my ceiling fan was broken, and it was just terrible. Like, nothing about that sounds fun, I don't think. So, if you're in that sort of living condition right now with a broken air conditioner or broken fans, then, you have, you're in my thoughts, I should say, because that is torture, and I don't wish that on my worst enemy, because there's just something so terrible about incredibly hot weather. I can't stand it. So yeah. And I'm talking about this while looking at the snowy kind of tundra of this build. And I do really want to mention how I love the season's looks. I think spring is really cool with kind of the different, they all have different sort of climates. But I really liked spring, the spring season, and I also really like the winter. I think the winter's great. The fall is really nice because the leaves are turning red or orange, and it was really fun to build in that kind of look last build, and yeah, it was just really nice to see. So I should probably also talk about what I like about the spring or the summer season. My favorite part about the summer season is it looks really hot, and all the plants are bright green, but I don't have to worry about pollen, and I don't have to worry about the heat, so it looks even better to me. That's all I have to say. But yeah, it was kind of hard to find like the right pieces of furniture for this build, so the bedrooms on the second floor were really difficult, and I think I'm really happy with how they came out. They are really weird shapes. They're both fairly long, and I wasn't exactly sure the kind of Sims that would be living in this house. I know a lot of great Simmers build families for the houses beforehand, and I think that is a fantastic idea, and I really wish I would do that, because I think it would sometimes make it easier for me if I knew at least the kind of Sims that I was building a house for. But I don't know, I'd probably spend far too long even making Sims, and I don't really post Sims cast videos on my channel because I am not very good at making Sims. I'd say I'm much better at building houses, though that ultimately is for you to decide. But I'm really happy with how this house came out. I know I've said that about 3 times, so it might sound like I'm not, but I really am. I'm really happy with how this came out, and I've been planning this build actually really even before I had seasons. I knew I wanted to do this build, and I had actually sort of done a build like this that I never posted months ago. Actually, it was in December because the weather was kind of cold, and I thought about log cabins then, and I never posted it because I never actually finished it, because I realized it would be better off if I had outdoor retreat, which I still don't have, but with all the stuff that Jungle Adventure and Seasons have provided, I'm really happy with how this build could turn out. So there is still quite a bit of video left, and I've really talked about as much as I could, except for one thing, and that is the next build series. So the next build series starts Friday, and if this video comes out on Thursday, then I probably could have gone by saying tomorrow, but I'm still unsure if this video is going up on Wednesday or Thursday. Hopefully Wednesday, but maybe Thursday. So yeah. The next build series is one that I'm really excited to share with you. If you are new to the channel and you don't know how I do my builds, basically the last couple months I've been doing short build series, and then every about 6 videos or so I change the series, and even longer before that I had a build series called The 50 States, where I built a home inspired by each of the 50 states. Now, I never finished that series because 50 states is a lot, and I even split one state up. So, basically at the end of that series, I should have 51 videos, and I'm at like 12 or something, really small. And so for the next 6 weeks, I will be building a house inspired by each one, I will be building a house based off 6 states. one video per state, obviously, and that series will start, like I said, on Friday, and it's I think going to be a lot of fun. I'm adding a couple things to the series that I hadn't done before yet, and I'll talk about that in the actual voiceover for that video, which I still need to do. I still need to finish that. So hopefully that's ready by Friday. It'll be really sad if I am teasing this video that never comes out, but I promise it will, as long as I am able to. So yeah, and the first video in the series will be Florida. The build is going to be based off kind of a coastal Florida home, and I'm really excited to share the build with you. It was actually started before I actually bought seasons, so it doesn't show up in the build, which the build didn't really need seasons, so I'm completely fine with that, though I probably could have done some fun things with it. But all things considered, I'm still really happy with how that build came out, and I've been really excited to share it with you. I just haven't had time to actually edit it and get the video ready since I've been doing this series so fast. I really have no idea how I used to upload videos daily. That is just crazy to me. I know I used to do smaller builds and stuff, but I don't understand how I was able to do voiceovers and edit them. And kudos to every person that does daily uploads, or even 5 a day, or 5 a week. 5 a day, that's impressive. If you do 5 videos a day, then you are a superhero. Yeah, 5 videos a week is even just crazy, and is just so much dedication. So anybody that releases pretty much more videos, clearly love what they do, and I really love watching all those videos. So yeah, as you can see, screenshots are here. I'm pretty happy with this voiceover. I'm not gonna lie, I've done previous voiceovers for this video, and none of them came out quite that nicely. So I'm really happy with this one, and even though I kind of had a couple mistakes, I think I'm going to keep it. So anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it and you are new to the channel, then please remember to hit the subscribe button, and if you want to see more videos like this, then I have a playlist either in the info box or in the comments down below. So anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.